Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our little bit of formation during our time while we're worshiping apart. So today we're going to continue talking about the Christian calendar, and you'll remember that last time we talked about the half of the Christian calendar that holds all of the major festivals and feasts that we think of. But there is a whole second half to the calendar, and that is the season after Pentecost. So it seems appropriate that we talk about that today, since today is Pentecost Sunday. So to start with, there is some naming conventions out there, and there's some people who get all up in arms over which set of words we call it because one is too Catholic and one is too Protestant. I'm not going to be particularly worried about that. I use those terms interchangeably. So the season after Pentecost is alternately called ordinary time in the Roman Church. So when you think about that, ordinary sounds confusing to a lot of people. Ordinary does not mean not special. Ordinary means counted, as in first, second, third, fourth. So when we say ordinary, we're talking about the ordinal numbers. Okay, but whether you're talking about the Roman version or we call it the weeks after Pentecost, we still count those in the Episcopal Church. We have the second week after Pentecost, which is Trinity Sunday. We have the third week, the fourth week. We can go all the way up to, it'll either be the 22nd through the 27th week, depending on when exactly Easter fell, because you'll remember from last time, Easter is a movable feast, and that means Pentecost Day itself is a movable feast. But Christmas is not a movable feast. Christmas is on a defined calendar day. And so the number of weeks between when Pentecost falls and when Advent, the season before Christmas, falls, can be anywhere between 22 and 27 weeks. Now, what does all of that mean for you? Well, what we celebrate during that time is we celebrate the life and ministry of Jesus Christ apart from the major events. So we're thinking about the times when Jesus was wandering around as a preacher and going into the different villages, performing some of his miracles, reminding us that he is the same God as the God of the Old Testament and how he is connected to that. We're thinking about our connection to him and our daily life and ministry. So when we think about these next coming weeks, starting with the second Sunday, which will be Trinity Sunday, and then following through all the way through until we get to the end of November, which again, it's going to be between the 22nd and the 27th week after this, we're going to be spending a lot of time really delving into the life and ministry of Jesus Christ, which makes this second half of the year really interesting as opposed to ordinary. I hope that you have a great week. Take care.